Early, boys.
Oh god, we're going early.
We're going early, boy.
Boy, I'm older than you, bitch.
Now you listen here, boy.
Boy.
Mm,
You dare take that tone of voice with me, boy?
boy? Oh, man.
Oh, fuck you.
Alright. Motorsport Manager time.
It is.
So, Mike and I were having a wee little conversation off stream. And we were talking about the current situation in terms of like parts and progress towards the end goal of the theme park. Combine that with the one race a week that we do per stream. And the new F1 Manager game coming out summer this year. You know, things are looking interesting at the moment. Interesting, to say the least. So, we might have to pick up the pace with this. Might have to run it in conjunction with the F1 Manager series. I don't know. That's a future problem. We'll figure that out. Current problem is, Mike, I've got some great news.
That doesn't sound like a problem if it's great news.
The great news is
Okay.
we get our forecasting center, which will help us with weather, and we
Yes.
get our simulator this week.
Oh, yeah.
So last time out, it was the German Grand Prix.
Yep. And now it is the Belgian Grand Prix.
It is the Belgian Grand Prix. Lewis still had a really good result.
Sorry, Grand Prix. I said Grand Prix for a moment. Hold on a minute. I didn't say right.
Maybe it was an Ardennes on something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was looking at Ardennes when I said it, so I went Grand Prix. Is it? Hang on a minute. What did I just say?
Hold up. So, we gave Mick the best car. Sadly, Mick couldn't quite fight into the points. But he did come home in, like, 12th place. So his best result of the season, which did put him 21st in the championship, because he's got a better result than both the Astons and won the Williams. And now we go on to Belgium. So we need to refit the parts. Sorry, Mick. But you are now losing your hyper advantage. What's important here? Acceleration, medium speed corners, and high speed corners. Okay. Let's go here. We need to make sure that gearbox lasts, and then Mick can have the brakes and the engine. Cool. Okay. So parts are evenly distributed. Like we're being fair. You know, we gave Lewis his special parts in Vancouver, and we gave Mick his special parts in Germany. So back to even now.
Yep.
Got a rear wing in the works. We are moving swiftly forwards. Perhaps, possibly, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Choosing a vote. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I think I say that every time it comes up, I forget about it. Timo Glock is a stock car champion. What a guy.
Oh, good for her.
Him.
Yeah, that.
Do we want to sink $1 million into choosing a vote?
Well, what is it? Or do we choose what? Of course, we choose what it is. It's called choose a fucking vote. What the hell am I doing? What am I doing, Simon? I'm being a fool. That's what I am.
You're here with me, going through the Motorsport Manager. So, for the rest of this season, we have simultaneous pit stops.
Okay.
And short practice. Well, I would be against short practice sessions.
Okay.
Simultaneous pit stops.
Well, that means we do it at the same time, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm not bothered about this. I think we could utilize the 1 million elsewhere.
Okay.
So I will reject this offer. Because I think last time we tried to create like a zany season where everyone got points, and that obviously that didn't go through. That didn't fly with some of the other teams.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Look at that brand new simulator.
Oh, looks
Beautiful.
glorious.
And forecasting center. Boom. Ignore the fact that it looks like a truck stop. It is.
It looks like a petrol station.
Listen, don't worry about the look of our forecasting center, of our petrol station. But we've got it. That is what matters. We've been waiting on those for a while. So now our telemetry center's being built. So what I think we do now, we hold fire on any further upgrades for now. We'll see what our next sponsor is, because after this next race we lose Fujifilm. We'll see if it's an upfront or a fixed race sponsor, and we will go from there. Pre-race preview. Thoughts about it? Oh, here we go. 50 lap race with a 40% chance of rain, don't you know?
Yeah.
Well, the weather says it's going to be sunny. But the weather lies. Factory staff is idle. Did I leave the factory staff idle? Oh, god damn it, I did. Well, sugar, honey, iced tea. There's not really a lot they can do. Here, do this. Friggin', I don't know. So, travel to Ardennes. Oh yeah. Right. So, Mahavir Raghunathan. I think I told you about this legend last week.
Okay.
This man. Right.
Oh, yes, you did.
Huge.
Your new meme.
Megastar, right? Now,
Could be
Jillian...
one of the weakest drivers in Formula 1.
Jillian over here says would be one of the weakest in Formula 1. Doesn't have a huge amount of potential, so we shouldn't expect much, right? But the mans can overtake, right? I mean, look at these numbers.
If you have...
Look at these numbers.
I'm not inspired.
He's a cycling champion.
Yeah, cycling is completely different to Formula 1.
No, he's got that winner's mentality.
Yeah, for cycling.
Alright, okay. Listen.
I mean, if you want to have him as the reserve driver.
No, right. I'm thinking we drop Lewis. And we bring him Mahavir Raghunathan.
Are you trying to get us killed?
Maybe. I don't...
That fool.
Okay. So, for the meme, we've done that. Now, in terms of ability, because one of the things, again, that I mentioned just before stream, Lewis's contract is up at the end of this season.
Yeah.
And he has done, let's be honest, since he joined us, a fantastic job. And I would like to retain him, if we can.
Okay.
But if we can't, we need to consider our options. Now, we do have Sebastian Vettel, who is, like, a whisker off being as good, right?
Okay.
But he also has other benefits. I say we just need to get scouting. Who else can we scout? I'd like a nice young talent. Like a potential unknown that we could bring into Formula 1. We just need to find, like, that one... Now, there's got to be one driver in here that's just like a cheat code, you know? Hold on. Juan Baptista. Then again, look at his ability ranges. He's not going to be... He's not going to be that good. Jordan Crane, no. No. Not bad. Not bad. Enzo Fittipaldi, no. Courtney Crone. Oh, isn't she... She's now in the endurance race. I remember, didn't we used to race against... I swear we used to race against her. Let's do it. Let's do Hallie as well. We're looking for anyone. It's got to be someone. Oscar Piastri. I think Piastri should be rated higher. But then again, this mod was probably made before Piastri proved how good he was. For sure. You don't seem bad. Let's scout you. Have we hit like a... Oh no, we're in a queue. Okay, that's fine. Sophia Flourish. She might be okay. I'm trying to find any name. Ah! This is the lass who had like the 28 pit stops or whatever it was.
Oh dear.
I'll never forget that.
That was glorious.
We could get Beer Man.
Beer Man.
Well, yeah, he's Alex Peroni, isn't he? His stats are awful, though.
Yeah.
No one's jumping out at me here. No one's like...
Wait, go back one.
That one?
David Beckman. I thought it was David Beckham for a moment. Is
Yeah,
that... Wait, what?
We got Big David in here. We got Big Dave. Giuliano Alesi? No. 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 I'd like Landon Norris, but... Marcus Armstrong? He might be decent. Oh, yeah. Oh, those stats are real nice. Alright, well, that's enough of that for now. Let us proceed in the direction known as forwards. I think I did the part fitting already, but I'm just going to double check. I did, yes. Magnificent. Forwards!
Off we go.
To Belgium! Speaking of Belgium,
Oh.
I, today, have been doing three main things.
Okay.
Number one, walking. Done a lot of that. Number two, watching season 4 of Drive to Survive.
Alright.
I am 4 episodes in. I think I've seen the same race weekend about 3 times. They're really like heavily using some of the footage. Which, you know, is what it is. And I have also been... Oh yeah, we go out on intermediates. And I've also been watching the, not a lot of it. I'm going to rewatch it, like, probably... Maybe tomorrow, or I might have it just on in the background. The F1 testing in Bahrain. Because this has actually been broadcast.
Oh, I see.
And, ooh, where's... Yes. Yes. I say we try this. And, you know, the testing for the actual F1 this season. Ferrari looking real solid. Real solid. Mercedes naturally causing controversy. Alpine looks slow. Like, very slow.
Right.
And, so Haas, poor Haas, right? They...
Poor Haas.
Because of, like, a cargo failure, the actual plane, they missed out on, like, the morning of the first session.
Okay.
Completely outside of their control. So, they were granted additional test time by the FIA. I'm like, that's really cool to actually, let them have that extra test time.
Okay.
So, this was the end of the second day.
Mm-hmm.
Cameras stopped rolling.
Yeah.
They're not broadcasting it, 'cause it's just for Haas. Mm. And Kevin Magnussen goes and sets the fastest time of all.
Ooh. Yeah, I see.
Now granted, I believe it was on the softest available tyre. And it is only testing. So all the teams have, like, before they went to the track, they've been filling a bunch of bags full of sand and they've been tying them to the car. Now, no one wants to show how fast they actually are.
Alright.
But I just found it hilarious how, like, as soon as the camera stopped rolling, like, social media was like, Kevin Magnussen! I'm like, oh, God. Here we go. The games are being played already. But, it's interesting because it's a year of, like, all new regulations. So the cars look different and they look horrific to drive. Like, those drivers are struggling.
I see. One of those things, really.
Well, because they're all going to have done, like, a bunch of simulator work to try and, like, replicate how the new cars are going to feel. But they don't know till they take it to the track. And, yeah, they're struggling. They're having some difficulty. But hey, like, they're F1 drivers. They're, like, the best in the world. So, we'll see where things are at come next weekend, which is when the first official race of the season is. And am I excited? I am so jolly excited for my Formula 1 to be back. My weekends will have purpose once again. Mick is setting lap times. Obviously, I was going to say he wasn't doing so bad. Now he's like 3 seconds down. Who is setting such a fast lap time? Who dares? Alright, Lewis did a 38 and then Leclerc's come along and done a 37. The bastard. How dare the Ferrari continue to be the best car, as we've seen all season long. Curse you! Track is now officially soaked. Do we stick with this tyre, or do we come in for wets?
That is the question.
It's coming for wets. I'm actually like, I'm not too bothered about the tyre knowledge, but when you're on the wrong tyre for the conditions, it actually slows down the knowledge of like the qualifying and the race trim as well.
Yeah.
And we kind of need that, so we need to be on the right tyre. Mick not loving the speed balance. Likes everything else. Speed balance he's not too much of a fan of. Maybe we like, I don't know, click it back. See if he likes that. Vet tires. Yes, vet. Yes, I would like the vets. Yes, please. I would like us to go to the vets. Gearing seems really nice. Okay, Lewis, how do you feel about it? Okay, triple great. Triple great. Triple great. I think we can, like, extract, like, just a tiny, just a smidge, just a smidge more. Let's try this. I feel like we're on the precipice here. We're teetering on the bordering edge of madness. Or is that just me?
It's probably just you, let's be honest.
Why do you imply it's just me?
Because it is something that you would do.
You were the one earlier on, sir, talking about the chances of there being flesh shavings in my bag of pea snacks.
I didn't say flesh savings.
I remember you saying my flesh. Or was it beard
No.
trimmings?
Beard trimmings. That's what I said.
Right.
There's a difference.
Well, yeah, no, one is hair and one is chunks of human flesh.
You know?
You know. No, don't get me wrong, I like my meat, but I don't like human, you know?
Yeah, that's completely understandable.
Well, actually, no, to be fair, controversial
Well,
statement.
excuse me, what?
Right? Controversial statement.
Should I be worried?
No. So, I haven't tried human, so how do I know I don't like it?
It's just one of those things you don't really want to know.
Now, no, you're right there. I agree with you on that. And I'm not in a rush to go out and snack on some human. But, you know, I can't make the comment of I don't like it if I haven't tried it. As a kid, yeah, you would with, like, I don't know, broccoli. But...
Yeah, okay. That is certainly a thing.
What's your least favourite meat? Human is not an acceptable answer, because we obviously know that that's...
That's not kosher. Oh god. I think I'm gonna have to go with lamb.
Oh!
Controversial, I know, but I just find it too fatty at times. It's probably just because I've had bad cuts of lamb.
Now,
rather
granted,
than-
that could be right, because I very much do agree with you that sometimes you can, like, when it's very fatty, it's not that enjoyable. I do agree. But one of the best ways that I think I've had it explained to me by people that don't necessarily like lamb, I think lamb is one of those things, if you under-season it, or if you don't give it enough, enough work, like, the actual just, like, straight-up taste of lamb is nothing to be, like, mind blown over. But if you season that, like, nicely with, like, some mint and some rosemary, oh.
I think that's one of the issues. I'm not a fan of mint.
It's okay. This now to me is all starting to come together. I'm starting to see your lamb issue, friend.
Yeah, it's mostly mint, but and also it's just that I don't really have it that often.
But I can understand why you probably wouldn't have it too often, because if you're not a huge fan of it, why would you go out of your way to have it
Yeah.
more often? Like, if it's something that was being served to you, like, without necessarily your choice, it'd be like, oh, you know, like, whatever. But you wouldn't, like, go out of your way to be like, yes, I'll have the lamb.
Yeah, I think I shall have the lamb this day.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh! You know, I said we were on the precipice. We were right there. I nailed it.
Is bang on. Good job.
Like, how was that not 3 excellence? How 99? How? Like, I know that I'm covering it. Hold on, let me hold on. Hold. How? Excellence. How? I don't understand. Anyway, we're gonna save this. Lamb pie, that's all you're gonna say? True. But that, I think that goes back to kind of like the seasoning discussion. Right, what am I doing? I'm sending them out just to get level 3 knowledge on qualifying. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Yep. And then we'll bring them in straight away. Right, come on, boys. And bring in. And bring in. There we go. Level 3 knowledge. Beautiful. Then we need to rush around and try and get enough dry tire knowledge. Can we get enough dry tire knowledge? I reckon we can. Alright. Okay. Stints. Race. So the race is 50 laps. Two sets of soft tyres. Yeah. Yup. Yup. Oh! And we improved mix setup as well. It is 94 though. We could make that better. What if we just tweak and then... Oh yeah. What if we did this? What if we did this? Let's just go out and get that knowledge. I was about to just tip that back, and then I realised there's actually more in the bag than I thought. That could have been a nightmare.
Yeah, that could have been messy.
You would have seen death by a pea snack live on stream. No one needs to see that.
I mean, no one needs to see it, but it'll be mildly amusing the fact that you nearly killed yourself with pea snacks, of all things. Why? Because I'm a terrible person.
I mean, you know, as much as, you know, I feel I am too young to die. Even though I joked for years about dying at 28. Anyway, I feel if I were to go out, I would, you know, if we can make it content at least. Like, we gotta do something with that.
Okay. Should I be worried?
No, I'm not saying I'm purposely gonna go out of my way to get my death, like, captured on film. I'm just saying that, you know, capitalise on the tragic event. It's all I ask.
Okay.
Anyway, that can go over there. Pea snacks consumed. Oh, I don't think we're going to get our level 3 knowledge. We've got 2 minutes to go. They're both out there, cracking on. Let's crack on a little bit harder, boys. Come on now. Oh, no, I reckon we will. I reckon we've got our level 3 knowledge for at least the soft tyre and the race trim.
Okay.
Yes, we have. Beautiful. Lewis Hamilton on a lap. Currently, only a second off the Ferrari of Charlie Boy Leclerc. As Lewis Hamilton charges towards the line. Where's he going to put himself in terms of overall pace? He goes 11th fastest. It was looking so good. How could this happen to us? We've made our mistakes, but life goes on.
Yeah.
Alright, come on. Let's get through this. Let's get through this. Come on. Trying to get through this weekend because I am, you know, I'm formulating in my brain, be like, right, how can we achieve our goal of getting Incompetent Land built as soon as possible?
Hmm.
Ooh.
Oh.
That is Ran, mon friendo. There's Ran, mon drizzle.
That's what we like to see.
So let's not go out now, because as you can see,
it's going to be wet.
It's going to be a wee wet boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if we wait till later in the session, it's going to be one dry lad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do like inters and quality trim. Car set up. What did Mick? 37. Bam. Easy mode. Easy. Let's go. Take qualifying. Right. And now we wait. We wait. We just wait.
The waiting game.
Aye. We'll let these guys go out. Make a terrible mistake. Hopefully they only get one run in. Meanwhile, we will get one run in on the dry tyre, the correct tyre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys will set times. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right, so we wait. We continue to wait. We old. We old. We old. I'm going to wait till 4 minutes, and then we're going to go.
Okay.
Just in case of a spike of rain. In fact, we're going to go now. Just in case all of a sudden rain just arrives at the end. Right, Mick, go. Lewis, go. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Just don't crash on the outlap. And we should be absolutely golden.
Nice.
Turn that on for Lewis as well. Right, let's zoom in on Mick the Lad Schumacher. Fresh off his best result of the season last time out at his home Grand Prix. Currently, Nick Cassidy setting the pace at a 1:35.4. However, that was on the intermediate tyre. Look at Russell, 7 seconds off the pace. Ocon, 8.3. Ricciardo, 10 seconds off the pace. Wrong tyre. Wrong conditions.
Sucks for them.
With our new forecasting centre, you see? You see? Forecasted. It was all in the battle plan, boys. We're stuck behind this Aston Martin. If we could get past, that'd be great. Mick, if you could just, yep. If you could maybe kind of, yep, good. Go on, Mick.
Right, like the wind.
Yeah, I mean, you got cold tyres and overheated brakes, but hey, we take it right. He's going to charge past the Alpine, question mark. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're on board. Not on board, but as close to on board as we can. With Mick. Through the fake Eau Rouge. Charging up the fake Camel Straight. Oh, got to go through fake Radion first, but then the fake Camel Straight. Here is the fake Les Combes. Instead of right, left, it is left, then right. And now the resemblance to Spa kind of all disappears, really. Mick setting a lightning speed in the first sector. Hamilton faster still. Through the second sector. Any moment now. I forget the exact trigger point, but it is coming up. And Mick Schumacher in the Incompetent Racing Grand Prix car. Oh, setting the pace once again. This is it. Round the final couple corners. Russell and Ocon have fit the soft tyre, but it's too late. They're not going to get round in time.
No.
And even if they did, we're going to do enough to get through. Mick Schumacher charges towards the line, and it is a 1 minute 34.2. He tops the timesheets.
Nice. Followed by
Lewis
Hamilton.
Hamilton then comes over the line with a 1:33.6. You gotta love the wet weather. You gotta love the wet weather.
Oh, yeah.
Incompetent Racing Grand Prix, once again, capitalising on the situation. It's what we do best.
Right.
Let's just do a times 12. Get our cars back to the pits, and there we go. E.Z, ladies and gentlemen. Any big eliminations? Colton Herrscher for Bugatti will start 23rd. Big. Big. Huge. Anyone else? That's the biggest one, really. Everyone else you'd kind of expect, but Colton being down that low in the Bugatti pleases me. Very nice. Take you two. Ah. Ah, right. Yes, indeed. Not so good. Right, well, we might as well just go. Might as well just, you know, get this out of the way. Because, you know, it's not going to look as good this time out. But hey, if we can get top 11, that's at least sponsor objective, and we like the sponsor objective. Big fan, huge fan of the sponsor objective.
Damn straight.
Auto on? Is auto on? Auto is off. Right. I'm going to turn auto on for Mick, and I'm going to grab that beverage I forgot about before stream.
Okay then.
Woof.
So it's down to me. Honestly, there isn't much different there on their outlaps right now. And while they're doing their outlaps, I'm going to quickly grab a drink myself. Because why not? It's Friday.
Man, did I get back before the outlap's completed?
Yes, you did.
I'm
In fact,
impressed.
as have I. I went to get a drink as well.
Did we abandon the stream? We are
Yes.
professional. We are the most professional.
But in my defences, I'm literally just behind the screen from when I'm getting a drink.
That is true. You are 10 paces from literally anything in your flat.
It's a brilliant idea to have my PC practically in the centre of my flat.
Dude, yeah, no, it's five head. Like, you have thought so far ahead.
Mm-hmm. Now, some of you at home are thinking, why has he... We're probably thinking my apartment, as in, I've got the PC slap bang in the middle of an empty room. This is not quite true. It is against a wall. It's between the two doors, one leading to my kitchen and one leading to my bathroom. So it is centre of the flat as a whole, but in terms of living room, no, it's at the edge.
Yeah, if you were to do like a top-down view, it would pretty much be centred. Oh, Lewis Hamilton crosses the line. 132.6. Very
like
nice. Mick Schumacher 1.2 off. And to be fair, give Mick credit where credit's due. He's definitely been closer to Hamilton this season.
Yes.
Cassidy now setting the pace in a 131.6. Ooh, Russell and Ocon setting very good lap times. As does Rick Bobby. Yamashita goes faster than Hamilton.
Verstappen's going to get faster.
Now, Hamilton only needs to improve by the tiniest amount and he'll gain a couple of places.
True. But we also need to know what everyone else does.
True. And we will find that out in the near future. As Verstappen goes fastest by 0.6 of a second. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a quick time.
That's flipping toasty.
Okay. This is okay. This is perfectly fine. I'm not worried in the slightest. As Bottas now goes, oh man, are we going to be 15th and 16th? Are we actually going to be 15th and 16th? Like, is that actually where we're going to be? Like, for real? I can tell you what, it bloody well ain't. Because we are holding. We are holding. And now we're going. And we are holding. And we're going. Let's go. Let's try and get that. Let's try and get. I don't think we're gonna get 11th. 11th is like 0.3 of a second. I don't think we're gonna quite get that.
Mm-hmm. This is someone has sent me.
But can we improve ever so slightly? That's the question. Looks
Hopefully,
like a,
yes.
Looks like a good, clean track for both drivers. I'm confident as well that we're going to get round. I'm not worried about any kind of timings or anything like that. Randomly, just while we're waiting for this to go through, I was a proper adult today.
Oh, were you now?
Finally, after years, I'm talking years of Specsavers getting on my case, I went and had an eye test.
Alright. And have they declared you blind?
Well, you know, I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried, because even though I haven't noticed much has changed in terms of my vision, you know, your boy plays a lot of video games, and also my job is quite intensive on computer usage. So I was a little bit like, oh man, like what are they going to say about like my general kind of eye health? And I paid for like Specsavers, like they do a newer eye test where they like do like a retina scan, and you can actually see like the actual eye, and then it'll like show you how the light reflects off, like where it actually goes into the retina. No, I thought it was quite cool and interesting. So I got that, and no, my eyes are basically the same as they were before. Still terrible, because you know I need glasses and I'm very short-sighted, but I have good eye health. His words were, for someone who uses computer screens as much as he says he does, your eyes are very good. So I was quite happy about that. I have very good eyes, apparently. And I also know he wasn't trying to seduce me, because I saw a ring on his hand, so, you know. Lewis Hamilton 9th! Oh,
wow.
So Mick didn't make it. Oh, wait, no. I was actually quite happy about Hamilton 9th, and now I realise we need to start on those tyres. We only just got through as well. Man. It's fine. Do you know what? No, I accept it. I'm happy with 9th. I am actually happy. As much as I, you know, would have preferred to have started on the soft tyre and done just a flat one stop, I think we might have to... I reckon we could do it. It'll be tough, but I reckon we could do it.
This is going to sound very off topic, but I was just browsing Twitter today, and I read that the 1,000-year-old ancient Japanese demon stone ceiling, I'm going to try and pronounce this, so forgive me if I butcher this, Seshosuke, something along those lines, cracked open today, as in this stone cracked in half.
And the demon was released.
Pretty much, considering it's 2022. They'd say, like... Sorry, bearing in mind that the... that the spirit was most likely exorcised over 650 years ago. But considering this is 2022, you never know. So, I would like to state this out there. I, for one, welcome our new demon, Fox Demoness Overlord with gracious welcome, and please don't kill me.
See, you're getting in there early. I like that. Are you pledging allegiance?
Well, it depends on what the Demoness wants. Does it want allegiance? Does it want just to fuck things over? Whatever it wants, it asks, and it shall receive within reason.
Does it want human flesh?
I hope not.
That's topical. I need to clean my phone screen. It's grimy.
Very much hope it doesn't want human flesh.
But what if it did? Yo, we could ask it what it tastes like. Maybe we could find out.
I get the feeling this if this demoness met us, she'd promptly try and find another rock to seal herself in because she'd be so fed up with us. So, oh my god, no, I'm not dealing with this. Nope, 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 nope. And it's just like flipping us the bird as it's going under this rock.
And that's for true. I agree. Right. Just waiting. I'm only going to give Lewis one run. He doesn't need to do more than one. Just trying to get all this gunk off my phone screen. You know when your phone screen just feels dirty?
Yeah.
Got that, so I've just got like a phone-friendly wipe that I am now giving my phone the once-over.
Your toilet paper doesn't count.
I hate, like, dirty... Like, I can deal with, like, dusty PC monitors, but, like, when it's your phone and you can just feel it on your fingers, it's like, man, it's just not nice.
Would you say it's because you can feel it? Whereas, because you're not really putting your hands all over the PC monitor, are you?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's purely because I can feel it. In the same way, like, I couldn't be one of those people. You know, people that like break their phone screen, like they crack it into 1,000 pieces, like within the first week of having it, and then they deal with it for 2 years. No, I'm not that guy. I hate that. I hate that immensely. Well, the track grip's not going to go up anymore, so let's just send Lewis out. Yeah, friggin' go. Go, Lewis! Set a time! Be 9th or 10th. Unless you pull an absolute worldie. I would also appreciate an absolute worldie. Go. Oh, what is this?
I've just seen a picture from Ukraine. And this is, I think it's either a dud or an unexploded Miss Rocket laying on the ground, and a dog is taking a piss on it. And there's a woman in the background that's looking done with her life. Set, you know what? I'm done. I'm finished. I'm going home.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Enough. Oh, right. Back into the moment. Back into the room. Hamilton is doing something.
He's on his outlap.
I can see. Yes.
I'm just trying to see if.
Send out Schumacher, regardless. I don't care, he's not in this one. Send him out. Cause a distraction.
I'm just trying to see if... Oh no, Danny Ricks tested positive for COVID.
Ouch.
He's currently isolating, but already feeling better, and we were released for the Bahrain GP under protocol. So he can't test, but he can race, because the race is next week.
Yeah. Fair enough. Speaking of people being tested positive for COVID, my supervisors tested positive. However, that was most likely when he had his grandkids around.
Yeah, kids.
This is everything. Yeah, because the school season's kicking off again, and oh, you know what kids are like. They're just like little banks for these pathogens.
They are vile little creatures. Yes.
I wasn't going to outright state that, but you're not wrong. So yeah. I'm not surprised, but yeah. According to company policy, he has to self-isolate for 4 days. I know it's national policy now is at your own discretion, but oh no, that wasn't good.
Are you good? Did you just?
I've just dropped I've just dropped a sharp pin on my leg, pin side down. I was using it to clean my glasses from dust. Not my actual not the glass part of the glasses, the frame.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Because that's something I absolutely hate.
Oh.
And considering my job, that involves sanding quite often. It happens often.
With your painting and or decorating and or maintenance.
Yes.
I was just reading, trying to find more news where I was talking about the like Haas setting the fastest time. Wasn't even on the softest tyre. So the range of tyres is the C1 through to the C5. The C1 being the hardest, the C5... No, the C1 being the hardest, C5 being the softest. He set him on the C4.
Yeah.
I don't know what time, because behind him was Sainz in the Ferrari. I don't know what tyre Sainz set his time on. And obviously we don't know what fuel loads are being run and blah blah blah. But I like the idea that they've just got sod it. You know, like why not? Like it's testing, just have a bit of fun.
We got the track to ourselves. Have some fun.
Would you imply that they has some fun? So I just end the stream and leave now, yeah? Or does that even not warrant a response?
Doesn't really want a proper response. I'll give some critique. It was a decent one, but it was just I don't know. No, actually, it just kind of fell flat. Really, it didn't.
What? Right, well, Lewis's strategy is done. Unfortunately, Lewis is locked in for the pissing
Soggy tyre.
Yeah, the wet tyre, not the wet tyre, the super soft tyre. I don't think we'll be able to get that to a one-stop. I really don't. I think with Lewis we are just going to have to two-stop, which sucks, but hey, at least Mick can do a one.
Yeah.
Right, push, overtake mode. Let's get it!
Let's get it done.
At least everyone around us is also going to struggle and have to do one-stop strategies. Right, here we go. Mick starting 17th though, which is good. And the lights are out and away we go. It's a semi-okay start for Lewis Hamilton.
Well, they can't have them all.
No, we certainly can't. Mick looks like he's on the outside. He's battling a Ferrari. Sainz all the way down here. I don't know why Sainz all the way down here. Hamilton apparently up to 8th. Schumacher now trying to pass Norris. Does pass Norris. Excellent. Very good. Perez on the hard tyre up to 8th. The absolute mad lad. Got all the field bunches up. Brendan Hartley up into 2nd place in the Alfa Romeo. Oh, we've gone right around the outside of that Williams. God, and we've just...
I'll have to take your word for it, because even from where I'm sitting to my screen, it's somewhat blurry. I can make out the words and all that, but it's just not as clear as I'd like it to be.
Brendan Hartley takes the lead for Alfa Romeo.
That's something I thought we'd never say.
Yeah, he's taking it from Cassidy. Max Verstappen's been given a drive-through penalty for causing a crash. Oh dear, oh dear. Things are not going well. Hamilton currently sits 9th, which is fine. He's one place up from where he started. Tsunoda in the Alfa Romeo climbing into the points as well. Schumacher battling hard for 13th place at the moment. Sainz has had a crash with Esteban Ocon. Things are definitely happening in this Ardennes Grand Prix.
Oh yeah. It's looking hot and spicy.
It's all very slow while everyone jostles for position in the early stages.
And glasses are back on. It's crystal clear now.
Oh, we're gonna look around the outside of Sir Boy, which changes to the inside. Go on, Schumacher.
Show him how it's done.
Oh, he bows his way through. The Mercedes going to try and out-traction us. Now we need to try and get him on speed, and I don't think we've got the top end. The Mercedes will get us.
Yeah, I'm going to say it will.
But we've got the outside line. Later on the brakes. Oh, it's getting a bit spicy. They are fighting hard, and sadly we've lost out to the Toyota.
Could have been worse.
Oh, it could have been much worse. We could be Max Verstappen right now.
I suppose that's true.
Now, I don't want to say that Hartley could be running an illegal part on the Alfa Romeo, given his performance increase. However, I think the Alfa Romeo and Brendan Hartley are running an illegal part, given their performance increase. Meanwhile, 4 wide into the chicane.
Okay, so we don't really need to worry about getting past getting near to Hartley.
Well, it would be nice if we did. I don't
just
know.
Just out of sheer spite.
Yeah, I can't confirm that they're running an illegal part. We won't know until after the race, but they haven't shown this speed. I mean, Hartley's been decent this season, don't get me wrong, but
not that decent.
Yeah, exactly. Like they haven't
You
looked
see,
like
he's
race
good,
winners.
but not that good.
Right, we're the only ones pushing really this hard, so I'm gonna turn things down.
Still beating Overton.
I'm gonna turn things down for Mick. Perez and Hamilton battling over 6th place. Perez looks like he's got us. Oh, it's gonna be, I was gonna say, that door is gonna close, Lewis. Although, we've got a hell of a lot of speed on Sergio Perez. Can we get him into turn 1? Oh, went to the inside. Now we try and go around the outside. And we have made the move stick.
Lovely.
Very good work by Lewis Hamilton. Perez saving his tyres, though. He could be trying to go fully to the end of the race. Lewis, you've got grip. Stop complaining. Quit your whinging, boy!
Silence your quivering facehole, boy. It means mouth.
I assumed it did. Man, we got, like, no drive out of that chicane. There's clearly, like, a line that just works.
Yeah.
And apparently we didn't take it. Liam Lawson did.
Typical.
And apparently so
Typical.
did Colton Herscher, because the Bugattis are now 6th and 8th.
Typical.
Do we just suck at this track, or, like, what's... And they're both on, like, really good tyres. Their strategy could just work. Although, Hamilton tried to fight his way through. He's continuing to try and fight his way through. We've got the inside against Liam Lawson. Can we squeeze him out? Yes, we can. Valtteri Bottas has joined the party. Valtteri Bottas. Driving for Alpine Formula 1 team. Alright. Good job, Lewis. Now... charge as much as you can, please. Believe it or not, your tyre temps will seem quite high. Let's now bring them down. Yeah, let's bring them down a little bit. Let's bring them down just a smidge. Schumacher, check out Schumacher in 18th. Verstappen is now up to 22nd. Let's get a bit of a speed on. Let's do a ×2 on this bad boy.
Okie dokie.
Because you know, this race could be the long boy. Oh, Leclerc collided with Hartley. He's got damage.
Oh. That's a damn shame for him.
Russell goes through. Cassidy goes through. Charles Leclerc, Oh, Bottas been given a penalty. Oh, Hamilton now coming past. Leclerc really struggling.
Ooh, it must be one hell of a bit of damage. Not that I'm complaining.
Oh, I'm certainly not. Oh, and he's really managed to slow up the Bugatti here. Oh, he's slowing the pack up beautifully. Look at that.
Nice.
From Charles Leclerc.
That's what I like to see.
Oh. Schumacher apparently overtook a couple guys here as well. Oh man, Leclerc has lost so much time. Falls from 2nd to 17th by the time he comes into the pits. Tsunoda in as well. Mick Schumacher still battling. God, this midfield is fiercely competitive. So how long can Lewis apparently get the soft tyres to last for? 36 to 38 laps. So we really only need to get him to lap 14. I don't think we're getting him to lap 14, if I'm honest. No, let's commit to the 2-stop with Lewis now. Let's commit now. Oh, Schumacher up to 15th. He's getting squeezed. Oh, but he's through.
Noise.
Now we're going to run into the regular problem of not being fast enough on the straight. The McLaren weaving. Can't get through, though. Oh, and Mick that just then roars past the Alfa Romeo. Beautiful move on Mitch Evans. A lot of the guys around us are on the hard tyre, which means they're very much going to go either really deep into the race or they're not going to make a pit stop. Whereas a lot of the cars around Hamilton, well, actually, to be fair, we're kind of like around it. Like Mick's at the back of the train, Hamilton's kind of at the head of it, and they're all on the hard tyre. Max Verstappen locks up. Where's Verstappen? Verstappen's already up to 9th. Verstappen is charging. Savoy collides with Tictum. That is over 17th place. What kind of lap times we're looking at right now? So 140 for Hamilton and a 140 for Schumacher. Schumacher doing a really good lap that time round. I mean, he's burning fuel and tyres, but that's fine. Like, I'm fine to do that right now. Meanwhile, Hamilton really doesn't have a lot left of these tyres. Like, he's only really got, like, a lap or two at the very most left in these.
Yeah.
It's where we potentially come out. Ahead of Tsunoda would be ideal. But even if it's between Tsunoda and Ocon, I foresee that's where we're going to end up. Schumacher still battling away. He's right up behind the Alpine of Norris. And is he going to try and make a move on Norris? Oh, we just haven't got the top end. Oh, on the brakes, though. Closed up beautifully. He's put my phone on charge. It is running out of battery. Meanwhile, Brendan Hartley still proceeding to just dominate this race. Oh, look at that! Through! On Norris! And then there is
happens.
an accident.
Oof. That's going to be need fixed. Both of those.
This irritates me so much. This irritates me immensely. We're not even going to be able to get a set of soft tyres to go to the end, but yep, good. Well, it's going to be a long stop. Oh no! And now we're under investigation. Whose fault was it? It was ours, apparently.
Of course it is. It's usually ours.
Well, you know, he's still passed. He's still trying to pass Perez. Has passed Perez, which is quite nice. Credit where credit's due there. He's passed Perez. Well, we're going to need like a safety car or something. Alright, Lewis needs to come in, not this lap, but the following lap. Right, Lewis, do what you can this lap. I understand that your tyre's not exactly in the best place, but... Right, they're fixing his suspension. They've already done the front wing. Oh, Tsunoda in with more damage. Right. And then let's just run you like this. At least you'll have fresh air, Mick, and you're not going to be last either. Look at that. See? No complaints. Never punished. Question mark. Right. Into the pits is going to be first of the soft tyre runners, Lewis Hamilton. Coming in, end of lap 9. New tyres. Oh, beautiful pit stop. Beautiful pit stop. Where are we going to filter back out? That's the question. It is behind Sergio Perez. Is it behind an Aston Martin? Yes, indeed it is. Can we get past the Aston Martin promptly and swiftly? That would be best case scenario if we could. And yes, we can. Excellent. Ah, yes. Now Mick has to come in and serve his drive-through penalty. Yep. Belgium, am I right? Belgium. I'm also not seeing any rain in the immediate future, so...
No, just no shenanigans just yet.
There be no shenanigans. Hey, Hartley's in the pits. Oh. Past Daniel Ricciardo. Brendan Hartley swaps to the soft compound of tyre as well. Brendan Hartley returns to the race in P6. But we're now on the tyre where we get the biggest performance bonus due to our knowledge. And it goes a nice long way. So I'm expecting... Esteban Ocon has retired with a mechanical issue. That is unfortunate. No safety car at the moment. It's a lot of black smoke coming out of the Williams. Still going at a reasonable rate of knots. Oh, no, wait, no. There he's slowing down. How's it going, Dominic? Aston Martin allow Mitch Evans to pass Daniel Tickton for 14th place. Oof, big, huge. Russell damage. Russell damage at AlphaTauri. Sadly, not enough damage to allow Lewis to pass. George Russell is going to return to this race in 10th place. Ahead of Lando Norris. And apparently already passes Delatraz with the slingshot, but also car is still damaged apparently, which is very strange. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. I am fabulous myself. I am glad that it is indeed Friday.
Oh, a glorious Friday indeed.
I have so much planned for the weekend. I'm going to go shopping and... yeah, that's about it. That's about it. As well as, like, you know, watch the rest of the F1 testing, which is on tomorrow. And, of course, catch the rest of Drive to Survive. Yeah, it's kind of my weekend plans in a nutshell. So Sunday, you mentioned you were at, because that is your Mother Dearest's wonderful birthday?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What was Hamilton's last lap? Ooh, a 38.7. Whoo!
I should be on the Sunday evening, though.
Excellent. This pleases me wonderfully. .38.7 from Hamilton. That's the same lap time as the leaders. Bruh. He's looking like a quick boy. What about Mick? What was Mick's? Mick's last time as well was a 39.7. That's not nothing to like scoff at. Even that pace is decent.
Yeah.
What is he this time around? 39.4. Went even faster. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ooh, cars coming in the pits to replace their soft tyre. Which pleases me. Ooh, the other AlphaTauri in with damage. Lucas Auer. Oh, he's being held. Oh, he's being held. Hamilton goes through and up into 12th. Lewis Hamilton goes through. We will continue to push. We are closing up to a big old batch of cars on the old hard tyre ski. So we need to pass them as soon as possible. That would be lovely if we could do that. Delatraz appears to be slowing up Norris. Oh, we're going to try it. Hamilton tries the outside. Doesn't quite work out, but he's still harrying. Racing the Alpine down the inside, up into 11th spot. Now, can we get past Delatraz in an equally speedy manner? That would be absolutely 100% Bobby Roode if we could.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Verstappen in the pits after like his shocking start and drive-through penalty. Where is Verstappen going to feed out into this race? Is he going to feed out behind Lewis Hamilton? Probably not. No, just in front. The Red Bull just ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
Mm.
Infinite
Pity for him.
We tried. We got close. Oh, the Alpine got a really good run through there. Norris past Delatraz. Norris trying to overtake us. What was Mick's last time? Mick's last time a 39.8. Mick, what are you talking about? You don't need new tyres. Your tyres are perfectly serviceable. 35 laps to go. Alright, now hopefully what will happen here is Verstappen will just drag us along. Because Verstappen is clearly in a very fast racing car. And if he could just drag us towards the front of the field, that would be tippity top if that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
What was our time last time around? 39.5. Not our fastest time. And to be fair, Verstappen, okay, he was holding back. He is now pushing. He is now giving it what I like to call the stabbed rat treatment. Mick about to be lapped by Nick Cassidy. By the looks of things. Let's go look at Nicholas. Nicholas von Schumacher.
God.
Decent lap. Decent lap. Not a PB, but a 39.6 blue flag. There we go. So Red Bull used team orders, so it's now Perez in front of us rather than Verstappen.
I see.
Red Bull using team orders, shocking, I know. I would like to push to pass Perez. I would very much like to push to pass Perez. Come on now. Let's go get it, Lewis. No messing about. Come on, let's just get on with this, shall we? We're going to have to take some life out of everything here. But I'm okay with that. If it means passing this Red Bull. It's actually critical for our race, Lewis. Thank you very much. Big fan of your work. Now let's just, you know, turn everything down just a peg or two. Let things cool off. A wonderful personal best of a 37.7. I don't think I can get these tyres to, like, last. Also, yeah, no sign of rain. That whole 40%, I don't want to say we've been lied to, but
We might have been fiddled.
then you know, someone might have enhanced the truth somewhat. I really don't want to have to make a second stop with Lewis, though. That's the only thing. I don't want to have to, but there's no way we're going to get these tyres to do 32 laps from here. Like, there's just no way. So we are going to need to give it something.
To be fair, we did think we'd have to do 2 stops for this.
Yeah, I'm just looking at everyone else's strategy and how I'm confident they're going to be able to get away with 1, and that really annoys me. Liam Lawson takes the lead. Oh, well, past Yamashita. Apparently you just had an absolutely awful run out of the chicane, which is very nice. Go on, Mick. What's your lap time going to be, friend? What's your lap time going to be, amigo? What is it? What is it, Mick? It's a 140.4. Why is your pace dropping off? You're in the 39s. Why are you now going slower? I wish for this to be rectified. Go faster.
Move faster.
Nick Cassidy takes the lead. To the surprise of no one, because he's passed a slower car. You know, the Bugatti's trying, but they're actually having a really good weekend, to be fair. I'm actually like a little concerned about how they're going to do in terms of the Constructors' Championship. Right now, Bugatti would jump to 9th. We would retain 4th, which is good. But yes, that does concern me somewhat at the moment. Mick Schumacher, personal best, 38.3. That's what we like to see. Yeah, we don't care about Nick Cassidy fastest lap. No one cares about Nick Cassidy. No one. They care about us. That's what we're here to see. Let's go see the man right now. He's on his own. Admittedly, he's currently out on his own. Next car is Nick that's going to come and lap him. But Lewis Hamilton charging. He's in 8th currently. Chasing after Colton Herrscher. In the Bugatti. What time is it over here? It is currently 7:44 PM in good old England land. I'm seeing inside the rocks. I'm now terrified. I don't want to see the inside of rocks. They scare me. They scare me like as much as that demon ceiling that you mentioned.
Yes.
Yes, we welcome our demon overlords.
Yes.
Mike has already said he pledges allegiance.
I shall indeed give one. I shall take one for the team and pledge my allegiance to the Fox Demoness Overlord.
Yeah. Take one for the team, quite literally.
Yep. Probably by being in this demon's line of sight. Behind a sniper scope. As in the demon's holding the sniper, not me.
Unless.
What's that? We're both behind snipers?
Right, we're going to push Hamilton's fuel now. Where'd you going to go? Where'd you going to go? Are we going? I've decided that we're going now.
Yeah.
Push his fuel, push his tyres. And do what we can. Because right now, I look at pit stop and I'm looking at 20 seconds, right? It might even be longer than 20 seconds. But I'm seeing Evans down in 15th. So if that's like where we were due to come out, we need to be better. Like, we need to be doing better than that. So, Hamilton 38.3. Evans doing a 39.9. So we need to pull out as much time as we can. So, Hamilton into maximum push. And just try and salvage something. Ardennes never goes well for us. Like, you know, like we've got tracks where we like always do well. Like Guildford, we always do well. We always seem to do well at Rio. I'd say Vancouver, but that's more specifically Hamilton with his buff. Ardennes like the opposite. We always do terribly here. It's our bogey circuit. I don't like having a bogey circuit.
No one does.
Hamilton continues. Bam, personal best. 37.4. There we go. There we go. Absolute worldie of a lap time. Now, Hirscher ahead. Also lapping very close to these lap times. Colton Hirscher doing a fantastic job in the Bugatti. As much as it pains me to say that, he's doing a very good job. But just as long as we get points. So long as we get points with jolly old Lewis Hamilton, who sets another personal best in the middle sector. Let's go. Can we get past Colton? We're closing in on the Bugatti. 37.1. What was it from Colton? Colton was a 139. Oh, we took time out of him. We took a big old chunk ski out of the Bugatti. This is it. Ah! Lewis got the slingshot. I love it when it works in our favour. It rarely works in our favour, so when it does, oh, it's tasty.
It makes us feel all warm and tingly.
Oh, now, interestingly, next car up the road for Lewis is a car that looked like it was dominating the race, but it is Brendan Hartley, who was looking very fast early on.
But not anymore.
No, he pitted a lap after us, so he's looking like he might be in the same boat as us in terms of tyre strategy, as is George Russell. Leclerc's definitely going to have to pit again because he only did 4 laps. Obviously, Schumacher's going to have to pit again because he unfortunately had a bit of a collision with one Lando Norris. But Liam Lawson and Carlos Sainz are looking very good for potential podium positions. Max Verstappen's closing up on them. Man, do you remember when Max Verstappen came out of his pit stop and was directly in front of us? They were good times. They were good times. To be fair, he hasn't actually gained that much on us. Like, when you look at it, it's only 13 seconds. Which, to be fair, 13 seconds in Formula 1 terms is, like, basically 18 years. But...
yeah.
You know, could be worse. Hamilton pushes on. 37.3 for Hamilton. I think Mick did a 37.7 last time around. He did. It's a very good lap. Mick showing he's got some speed. Obviously, we knew he'd have some speed. Otherwise, we wouldn't have employed him. As Verstappen gets up into the podium positions. Lance Stroll down in 20th spins. That's unfortunate. Right, so where are we in terms of other cars now? We're 31. So we are now over 30 seconds clear of Mitch Evans. So the next car that's now in like that 20-minute window that I look at is one Louis Delatraz. We are just over 20 seconds ahead of him. What was Louis Delatraz's time last time around? It was a 1:39.6. And ours was a 37.5. So we pulled over 2 seconds on one Louis Delatraz. So we just need to keep a... Aha! Aha ha ha ha! One safety car. Yes.
This works out for us.
Yes. Good. Yes. Very good. I actually can't pit. Like, when I pit Mick, I can't actually fix his parts. I thought about doing it there. But the reason I didn't is because he's actually ahead of Hamilton on track. And if we spent too much time in the pits fixing Schumacher's parts, it's going to delay Hamilton.
I see.
So that's why I thought about it, but that's why I didn't do it.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, there is... Oh, that's the on-fire Williams from earlier. Right, got it. Understood. Look at all the cars. Yeah, everyone's going to come in. And why wouldn't everyone come into the pits at this point, realistically? So Schumacher comes out. Behind on track, that is Verstappen, who hasn't pit. Surely will pit, though. Like, surely. Hirscher pits, but has had damage. We've jumped Hirscher. Sainz pit. Lawson pit. Oh, a lot of cars having to take extended pit stops due to fixing damage. This safety car has proven to be very beneficial for a lot of drivers. So is Mick going to be allowed to unlap himself? I think he is. Behind the safety car, I think, yeah, he can. I mean, the AI is making it hard, but yep, there goes Mick. Lovely. So he's going to catch up to the back of the pack. We'll see if he's able, when the race restarts, if he can actually get his elbows out a little bit. That would be quite nice if he could. Still plenty of cars in the pits. Not really moving. But I don't think, sadly, we're going to get much of an opportunity to overtake. No, there goes the Aston. And the last car is Bottas in the Alpine, who is going to get out ahead of us, unfortunately. Okay. So we're lined up. 1st through to 7th. Well, now 8th. You know, everyone's going to catch up. That's what happens. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. Do I have any of this left? I mentioned earlier I needed to get more cocoa butter, and then I proceeded to not.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Many times I think, oh, I must remember to buy this. Never do.
It's annoying because I was out earlier.
My last shopping trip, I finally bought some bleach for the toilet, or other cleaning products you want to use, and it had been 3 weeks before that I'd realised I needed to buy some.
I said to myself this morning when I noticed my tube was nearly empty, I went, I should go out and get some. I mentioned it to Chris, and Chris was like, oh, just get like a big pot at the pharmacy. I was like, yeah, no, that's a really good idea. I had to pass the pharmacy to go to Specsavers earlier. Guess who didn't stop in the pharmacy?
Would that be Chris?
Well, yes, but Chris also didn't need to. I, on the other hand...
Would that be you?
It's like, god damn it, man. Should have just done it. And I didn't even think about it till I was just there. Like, man, my hands feel quite dry.
Empty.
And I was like, oh, there's cocoa butter. Oh, yeah. I should have. Oh, well. Tomorrow problem. I'm out shopping tomorrow. I can fix it. Is Mick actually ever going to catch the back of the pack? He will, actually, because I've just seen where he is. Oh, we're just gonna time 12 this. Yeah. Tires underheated. Dun. And my tires are so cold. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. Like, relax. Because now, on this lap, you can friggin' heat them up. See? Heat the tyres. Easy clap. It's annoying because Mick has now unlapped himself, his fuel's now reset. And obviously with his fuel now resetting, we've now had to continue to save. But at least now his fuel's getting very much back on track.
Oh, good for him.
Sergio Perez has a mechanical issue. Oh no, where is he? Oh dear. Wait, no.
Dear.
That's affecting Mick because he's back. Oh no, they can't overtake him because of the safety car.
What a wanker.
Oh, boo. Infinite sadness. Oh,
But he
well.
can go into the pit, and then everyone overtakes him there.
True. Very true. Right, anyway, let's get round.
Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da.
Right, here we go. We're about to go racing again.
Okay.
Not turning the engine up yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, we are going to turn it up now. We're still moving at a snail's pace, so it's not like...
It's going to do much, but as soon as it clocks off, then it will do something. In 3, 2, 1, and it's race time.
We're racing!
And everyone overtakes Perez.
Mick Schumacher has overtaken the boy. He's up into 20th place. Yeah, Perez now very much in the pits. Schumacher up to 19th. Schumacher up to 18th. Hamilton runs wide!
You
No!
fool!
Hamilton! Man, I'm really sad now.
Well, he's catching them up again.
Yeah, but we had track position. We were in 7th. Oh, wait, hold.
Or he put his foot down at the last minute.
Yamashita, get out of the way.
And the real fight begins. Christ, I thought he went off wide again.
No, he's been pushed wide by Yamashita.
I'll push him wide.
Or just pass him. I'll settle for just passing him, in all honesty.
God, the sponsor objective is going to give someone an epileptic fit if they're not careful.
Flickering like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
Maybe. What was the question?
You're not the boss of me now. Right, Mick has dropped to 19th. Hamilton drops to 12th. Right, but here we go. Turn 1. Infinite speed. Gets in before turn 1. Beautiful. Now let's get past the AlphaTauri as well. Come on, let's go. In the infinite words of like Charles Leclerc's race engineer at Ferrari. Push now. Let's go.
Push.
Let's go! Get past. Yes! Wait.
Well, his nose ahead. His nose is ahead, but the rest
Come
of it isn't.
on!
There we go. Right, we're back in points. A small amount of points, but points nonetheless.
It is, yeah, to be fair, it is points nonetheless.
And we're going to be dry for the rest of the race.
Now we're just going to carry on pushing. We're going to push everything as hard as we can right now. And then we're eventually going to have to drop the fuel. Carlos Sainz Jr. leads the Grand Prix.
For now.
Brendan Hartley collides with Russell. No penalty for Hartley. 17 laps to go. Hamilton sets a 1:34.7. Mick, did you run wide? Did you?
He did, but however, he didn't lose a place because of it.
Okay. This
Because the person in 20th position is currently 22 seconds behind him.
a long way behind him. Okay, that's fine. That is A-okay.
And the person behind...
And Delatraz is even further, and less, you know, Savoy is
Savoy
having it
is-
even worse.
Yeah, Savoy's in the main pack. Somewhere.
Here,
There he is.
in front of 18th. Currently very much getting in the way of 18th. Which is Lance Stroll. Which means the next car up behind him is
He's
Mick
racing him.
Schumacher. He's basically racing him. Oh dear. We're apparently trying to overtake Colton Herschel. Come on, Lewis!
Story of my life.
Hersher and Hartley. Lewis, please. Please.
Do it. Do it now.
Liam Lawson locks him. Oh no, he got a bad run, but we weren't able to capitalise.
Boo.
Two other cars got past him. We didn't know. Brendan Hartley spins. Oh, we both went either side of Hartley. Woo!
Not bad.
When it said spins, I saw him stationary on the circuit. I was like, this is just going to be an airplane crash. Come on, Lewis. No.
Oof.
Yes. No. Ah,
look,
come
he's just-
on.
Schumacher's complained about his tyres. Maybe he's trying to emulate Hamilton.
Smart, yeah. Complain about the tyres, then proceeds to set the fastest lap for the next 18 laps in a row.
Yes.
Hey, it works.
There's some logic in it.
It works. It's a strategy that's worked for Hamilton for years.
It's
Hey.
it's like the superstition of in theatre. You don't say good luck on opening night. You say break a leg,
This
because
is
most
true.
theatres are haunted and ghosts like fucking with people. So if you say break a leg, then the ghosts think, oh well, we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, proceed, sits down with bucket of popcorn.
Yes.
But it worked for Mick.
Exploding.
It worked
Don't
for
be
Mick
sick.
because he set his personal best lap of the race. There you go. It worked. Right. Back where we were, up behind Colton Hersher.
Sorry, just continuing on with the ghost in the theatre tangent. If you say good luck on opening night, the ghost is going to be like, I'm going to end this guy's career.
Yep, this guy's dead. He's basically dead. 14
What's
laps
it?
to go.
What's this? He's standing over the trapdoor that's not to be activated just yet. Whoop!
Sayonara, sucker!
Make the ghost sound like a cartoon character from, like, Warner Brothers. Like Looney Tunes.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Mick sets another personal best. Come on, get past this Bugatti. Get past him.
Hey! Oh, God, no, that was a terrible voice.
What was that?
That was me trying to do Bugs Bunny going, say.
That was
In
not...
his very... not his normal, say, what? But, like, when he's emphasising the word, say. As in, say, this is a pretty decent garage you got here. I was trying to do that in Bugs Bunny's voice, but no, it was not meant to be.
yeah, no.
It
don't
was
think
probably-
it was.
It's probably the alcohol, so I shall stop that. The alcohol has muddled my voice box slightly, so...
Oh. Trying to fight past the Bugatti. We might get him. We might get him into the chicane. We're closer than ever before.
Oh! Oh! Can we keep it?
Will he get the run?
Yes!
No, we get the run. Yes, get in there, Lewis.
Yes!
Right.
Good.
Now,
Use the slingshot.
Now
Let
we-
it feed your race car.
we just need to stay ahead. That's all we need to do. We just need to stay ahead.
Speaking of which, it's that time of the year coming up in a couple of months now. It's
That
2
time of the year
months.
coming up in a couple of months. Go on. What time of year coming up in a couple of months?
I'll give you a clue. It's on the 4th.
May the 4th be with you. Carlos Sainz has spun! Oh, he retains the lead.
Ooh.
He retains the lead.
Yes, it's May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you. And you know what happens in May? You know what happens in May?
Star Wars games.
Well, there's the Star Wars games, but there's also Kenobi!
Oh, does that come out then?
May 25th.
I'll admit, I might have skipped past the actual date itself. I was too busy looking at the funny moving pictures.
The funny moving pictures, otherwise known as the trailer.
Yes. how did you know that? I did like the fact that they got the Inquisitor from Star Wars Rebels in there.
Mm-hmm. The Grand Inquisitor.
Yes. I never actually finished that.
Neither did I.
What?
I dabbled.
Yeah.
I
I dabbled
think-
because there was a Mandalorian in it.
I think I dabbled before I finished watching like the Clone Wars animated show. So I went back and like when they were doing the new season of the Clone Wars, I then went right. I'm gonna watch this, and yeah, the Clone Wars was like very good. So now I just need to like catch Rebels essentially. I've seen like snippets of it.
Same.
Oh, we are closing up to
Watch the
Lando.
pilots
If you look at lap times, Lewis did a 35.2 that time round. Lando did a 37.3. And then again, Lewis's fuel is now becoming what we in the biz would say a little bit of a concern. So here's what we're gonna do. We're actually
Especially with the prices these days.
Oh God!
You must be so glad you don't drive.
All I've heard in recent conversation about people, you know, like that idle chit chat that occurs.
Yeah, it's
between
either
people.
the fuel or Have you heard what's happening in Ukraine? Yeah, I have heard. Oddly enough,
Yeah, oddly enough, yes, I have.
it's terrible. It is. But sorry, staying on topic about the fuel, it is redonkulous.
It's either that and the energy prices have also shot up, haven't they?
Oh yeah, I'm glad I don't have gas as well as electricity. In fact, this past winter, I've not had to turn my heating on whatsoever.
I will say this every time it happens to briefly come up in conversation. I was amazed by how, like the temperature of Cornwall when we were there, considering the time of year it was. I was like, it's 12. Yeah. It's the end of November and it's 12.
Yeah.
Like it was like 3 where I am. Madness. Absolute madness. Speaking of madness, Mick Schumacher's car is, Anyway. Let's focus on something over here. Much like Lewis Hamilton, who is catching... I was going to say catching Lando Norris, but Lando Norris has overtaken George Russell. Carlos Sainz has crashed! Carlos Sainz has crashed from the lead of the Grand Prix. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie dear. Carlos Sainz throwing away a race victory. Hey, that's going to put us in P6. Very good. Very good. Oh, I think Russell's got a damage icon again. Perez still 18th. Right, so we're bringing down Hamilton's tyre heating. So on the last couple of laps. Oh, Norris and Russell collide again, apparently. Verstappen is up behind Cassidy as well. Let's have a look at this. Because what I'm doing is I'm currently like giving Hamilton's tyres a bit of a break and let him save up a little bit of fuel so we can actually push in the closing laps. Because I've noticed Colton Herrscher is closing on us a little bit. But then again, he's also now backing up somewhat. So maybe... Maybe he was pushing and now isn't.
Possible.
No overtaking in Sector 2. Why could this be? Why could this possibly be? Lando Norris... Yeah, Norris and Russell both have the damage icon. Which intrigues me. Alright, come on, Lewis. Let's now initiate victory mode. Victory mode alpha. Let's go. And to be fair, I want to activate victory mode alpha as well for Mick Schumacher. Because I would like him to finish ahead of the Aston Martins. I think that would be quite nice if he could do that. Now, granted, his tyres are in much worse shape. And it'll be a miracle if he can get the tyres to the end and maybe even overtake the Astons. Because they are both also pushing. Man, what I would give for, like, Russell or Norris to, like, have to pit for damage. That would just be insane. Get another position. Right, go on, Mick. Come on. Let's get to the end. Let's give it everything. Let's just kitchen sink this. Let's go. Excellent first sector. Excellent first sector. Hamilton, green. Is he closing? Is he closing? To the back of Lando Norris. Last lap time suggests he is Charles Leclerc, 1:32.5. Charles Leclerc opening the taps a little bit. Hamilton 34.4. We were a tenth quicker than Norris that time round. And now I can afford to turn the engine up a little bit. Yes. Yes. Mick Schumacher on a very good... Max Verstappen has a mechanical issue!
Oh boy.
Red Bull in shambles!
Oh, what a pity for them.
Hamilton has overtaken Lando Norris! Lando Norris's car's giving up on him! Oh, Hartley has a mechanical issue? Russell, your AlphaTauri just needs to brake, and it needs to brake now. That would be nice. Schumacher overtakes Dan Ticktum. His car is on the verge of falling apart as well.
Oh, it's all go for in the
Hamilton
sector.
Up to P4 now. Ricardo's had to pit as well. Oh dear, many cars having to pit. They just can't seem to make it. Many cars pitting. Many cars indeed. Mick Schumacher up into 13th place. Are cars braking? Are there potentially more late race pit stops to occur? Ooh, who knows? Who knows? His tyres are barely hanging on, but who knows? I think George Russell is just slightly out of our reach. Oh no, Dan Ticktum's caught us. Dan Ticktum. We overtook him, but sadly I think he's got more tyres left. Oh no, we defend nicely though.
Jolly good.
We've barely got any tyres left. I think our tyres might be gone. He's in grade 4.
Yeah.
I have a Rebel. I'm making you play on now. I think mixed tyres might be gone. Oh, wait, hold on. We're back through. Very nice. Can we defend? Somehow? By some miracle? Can we defend? Man, if ever... Like, I've just noticed Mitch Evans is in 11th, right? If an Aston Martin manages to get a point, I'm going to be livid.
That would be annoying. But I wouldn't consider it the end of the world.
No, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I would be just, you know, slightly pissed, shall we say. Right, go on, Mick. Just up the engine mode ever so slightly. Like, you can't up it a lot. I appreciate anything you can give this. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton is pushing for everything he's worth to try and overtake George Russell for the final spot on the podium. Come on, Lewis. Look, just give it everything you've got. Everything up towards the chicane. Ticktum locks up. Can he close the gap? Can he close the gap? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh!
Yeah. Oh!
Wait!
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, we had it for half a second.
Oh, that was a nasty bit of torment in there.
If I had kept overtake on for like a second longer, we would have probably got that. I don't think we're going to get it.
Fortunately, we couldn't really do it because otherwise we'd be out of fuel.
We would be out of fuel. But hey, I'll take 4th place. All things considered, 4th place is an excellent result.
Yeah.
And Mick keeps scrapping. He's holding Sergio Perez at bay. Go on, Mick. Push towards the line. Push towards the line. Come on, let's go! Yeah! No! We did cross the line ahead. 13th place for Mick Schumacher. Still an excellent result. Ahead of a Red Bull. On merit, I'd like to point out, we finished ahead of that Red Bull. We actually beat both Red Bulls because Hamilton finished ahead of Verstappen. Oh, man. That race got turned on its head with, like, 12 laps to go.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that greatly. More points. 12 more points to the tally for Incompetent Racing Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm.
We solidify, I think, with that, our 3rd place. AlphaTauri got 15 points. Well, I know they got 15 points minimum because Russell finished ahead of us. In 3rd, I don't know if they got any points from their other driver. Top 2 places in the race going, of course, to Ferrari and Mercedes. Well, Mercedes first, then Ferrari in 2nd. Did Hartley even end up getting points? Because he looked really good at the start, and then he just...
Yeah, just flubbed it.
Disappeared. Yeah, he just absolutely botched it. Just... Yes. I understand the saving. Yep, understood. Okay, lovely. Wow, the safety car was lap 29. Cassidy went all the way through. He didn't even remake a pit stop. That's how much dominance that Mercedes had. That's how fast that Mercedes was. Yeah, and then everyone just a few laps in the end just had to come into the pits. Crazy. Crazy. Right, no risk of rule break. We are a good team. We do not make any bad parts. But do any others? No, Brendan Hartley was not demoted for any kind of illegal parts.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, Mick Schumacher ends up in 12th because of something. I don't know why.
Was there a
Yamashita was demoted.
Ooh.
Which does mean Mitch Evans gets a point for Aston Martin. And that moves him ahead of Mick Schumacher in the championship.
Boo!
Look. But to be fair, I think someone else has had a worse race, which means that Mick is now ahead of them. So Mick retains 24th. But yeah, Mitch going up. Oh, man. Crazy. But yeah, Hamilton remains 4th. He's now 36 points ahead of Esteban Ocon. George Russell moves up to 6th. Charles Leclerc takes the lead of the drivers. And we as a team are 24 points? Yeah, 24 points ahead of AlphaTauri. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll take that, considering Ardennes is apparently one of our bogey circuits. That went okay.
Yeah.
Really can't complain too loudly about that at all. Oh, man. Ooh. I'm a sleepy boy, apparently. I'm going to make myself a nice, hot, caffeinated coffee beverage.
Nice.
After this. So, Mick, I'll tell you what, Mick's last couple races have been going really well. His morale is increasing, which is really good. Obviously, like he gets a -5 for his trait, but you know, Hamilton cancels that out with his top 5 result, which is really good. Our team marketability is 80%. And because we hit both sponsor objectives, only 800k is lost. So, all in all, not bad.
Yeah,
Not
pretty
bad.
good.
We take that. So what we'll do, before we close out this stream, is we will get that sponsor. Because, of course, as I mentioned, Fujifilm, our contract with Fujifilm is now up. And we need to look at a new contract for another sponsor. I wonder what the score will be on that. If we will... if we'll get a fixed payment, or if we end up with another large upfront one. Let us find out, shall we? Because maybe if it's another large upfront one, we might be able to do another headquarters upgrade. Which would... that is asking for a lot. That is asking for a lot. Man, these saves take a hot minute. Alright, sweet. Let's look at some mail. Let's look at some mail. Yeah, I'll accept this interview. Mick Schumacher was given a penalty for causing collision. What do you have to say to the FIA? FIA has got a lot to answer for. Mick is a top driver, and I saw nothing wrong. I agree. Because I think Mick's move on Lando Norris, that I think cost Mick a really good result today. I think Mick could have got points. And he's no longer listening to offers because he's now actually having a good time.
Yay!
You love to see it. Alright, so, car. Oh, look at that. Rear wing. Rear wing bar. Ooh. Now, what do we want to build? Because, I'm not going to lie to you, my head says we need that front wing for, like... Because it's the last thing that we're missing. But our engine, I think, is just letting us down. Kind of what... Oh my good lord. Oh my lord, look at these.
I'm looking.
Look at these.
Ooh.
Oh, these are...
Ooh.
Reliability minus 75%.
Yeah,
but that's to start with. We can always build the reliability afterwards. It only adds plus 75 to the max performance, though. This adds... Have we got anything that gets rid of red zone?
Yes. Red zone minus 50%. Additional cost, though. In the reliability. Second one.
Yes, you're very correct. You're very correct. Okay, so... I really want, like, a big hype. That's a lot of red zone.
It's making me think of the 29 pit stops there. That knocks red zone down a smidge. A smidge. A lot.
That's an expensive engine.
But think of the performance. Look at the performance.
Such a good engine. Okay. Just...
Well, we're going to build an engine anyway.
We were going to build an engine anyway.
Well, I don't see why not.
Listen.
Listening.
If accounts and money ask why all of a sudden 5 million went out, what we will tell them, right?
Is that we built an engine?
No. You see, they're going to say that 5 million for an engine is really expensive. Okay. And I can understand, right? We'll tell them that we're getting a new facility at the headquarters, but then we tell them that they now fully remote work. That way they'll never find out that we lied to them.
Okay. Either that or they'll think that this remote facility team's just taking the money and run.
This is also true. Right, let's... we have now got... Oh, we are building just the biggest, baddest engine on the grid.
Yes.
Right. So let's remove any of these, and then rear wing.
Needs to be rebuilt. Not rebuilt. It needs to be repaired. Accounts has just sent a message, and it says "buy the engine."
Oh, has it now?
Yes, in big capital letters.
Accounts.
Yes,
Oh,
in the
bloody hell.
Hypermon chat.
Accounts as wow. Accounts have got accounts get onto this pretty quick.
Yeah.
Blimey. All right.
See, we don't need to feed your cockable story of like some silly another facility, which is ridiculous.
Lesson learned. The accounts team always knows. I'm actually a bit scared now.
Yes, they also know what you've done with the 5 pence you threw on the side earlier.
Apparently so. This man's gonna know if I've bought a Twix on the company card. Jesus. All right. Well, we are gonna have.
I suppose that's a good thing, because it stops people like us from abusing the company card.
True. And to be fair, we did mention about building like an emergency engine because like one of these was going to get too unreliable. So we've now solved that problem. Once the engine is built, we will review the situation on where we're at with gearboxes, because our gearboxes are looking pretty concerning. We might need to build another one. So we might have to do the engine, then a gearbox, then the front wing.
And yes, the accounts have got a another message, but this one they forwarded it from Mr. Schwarzenegger saying, "Do it now."
Do it now. Oh, wow. Okay, Arnie's in it. Okay, right. So, oh no, we've got calculations to do.
Spaghetti.
Well, it's not even that bad. So, we're not going to take Bloomberg, because Bloomberg is 10 races, 260k. They're out,
Yeah.
right? We don't care for that. A question we need to ask ourselves is...
Adeco. Because they did 20 races for 300,000.
Yes, that is correct. That is the longest term deal available. So
And
do
it's
we...
10,000 more.
It is. I suppose...
Or are you
logically-
thinking do the other one, and then after 10 races we get another sponsor?
Possibly. It depends on what our like marketability looks like in 10 races versus 20 races. But I think
Honestly,
more money's better.
more money in the long term is better, yeah. Oh, the council suggesting the blue one. Which is, if I squint and tilt my head,
Mizuno.
Mizuno.
I think there's a lot of logic to this decision. Like if Mizuno was a similar offer to Bloomberg, I would say take Adeco. But 10 races. So right now we've done 9 races of this season. No, sorry, we've done 9 races of this season. So there's 7 left, right? I think we will be in a very good position marketability wise after 3 races next season to get a bigger sponsor. We don't want to be stuck with this one. So yeah, I think Mizuno. Let's go. Mizuno signed up. There they are. They're on the car. They are... Yep, they're right there. You can't see it, but they're right there. Yep.
They're in the very dark blue part of the car, which incidentally is the same colour as their car. I don't think they quite thought about that.
Oh no, I see them. I see them. They're right there. You see all the littles there. Along with IBM's there, Genie's there. Then of course we've got Map Free, which it shows is showing there, but it's not. Lucasade that's the Map Free one, sure. And then of course we've got MasterCard, our big title sponsor. Very good. Very good. How's our pit crew looking? I think we might want to swap a couple dudes out. And thankfully, we have... we've got a 19 guy right here. We've got a 19 right here. We've got an 18 right here. And I think we've got a 19 on the front jack right here. We now have the 7th best pit crew. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that. Oh, these guys apparently also do the fixing. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to... There we go. Just makes our fixing a little bit better. In case we ever need to do the fixing. Any god tier guys that can... Oh.
That answers that question.
Yes, there are. There are indeed some god tier guys that we can hire. Yup. Yup. There we go. there we go. Right, pit crew is shot up. Sponsors, we're still the best in the world. Staff, we have 4. I think as well, I saw that our lead designer is now actually, like, she's nearly at 4 stars now. Maelstrom. This investment is paying off. Produce 1 additional part for no extra cost. Oh, man. Oh, man. Each lead designer is different. Oof. Look at her. Ever since she came on board, produces winning machinery. Winning. Love it. You love to see it. She's not great at suspensions. Like, she doesn't really understand the suspension, but the girl can make a gearbox. The girl makes gearboxes. Alright, well, I think that ties us up here. We're now working, and, well, we've got the rear wing built. We just need to actually, like, get it ready for the next race, which is in Milan. And good thing is the rear wing is crucial there. Sadly, super engine will not be ready. Super engine is going to take 38 days, which is... So we're not going to have it for Singapore. It will be built, but I don't know if we'll have it ready for Russia. Ugh, can I say that word? Am I allowed to say that?
You can say it on the basis that the game isn't up to date with world events right now, so it's hardly the game's fault.
Should we just say the Black Sea? Or does that make it arguably a little bit worse?
No, it doesn't, because that's its literal location.
True.
At the Black Sea.
But yeah, so we will have Super Engine ready, and I'm excited for Super Engine. Oh, like, once Super Engine is up and running, tracks like Black Sea, you know, if we've got it ready for then, brilliant. Don't know if we will. But Yokohama, Phoenix, Rio, oh, look, we're getting Super Engine in, and the engine's just critical. I'm excited for Super Engine. I'm excited. Like, this is going to be, like, this engine is essentially, you know, like the Lewis Hamilton spicy engine he got last year, the one that allowed him to win the Brazilian Grand Prix from the back of the grid. Oh, the spice is real. This is a Cajun spiced engine. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and comment any feedback down below. Subscribe and enable those notifications to be kept up to date with the content that comes to the channel. I'm going to log off before the accounts team continue to review my activities, or they're going to notice some of the purchases I've been making into collectible dessert spoons and maybe some artistic thimbles. So, Mike, do you have any final closing words and or thoughts?
Not particularly, except that I'm going to have a busy weekend. Well, Mum's birthday and whatnot.
Nothing wrong with a busy weekend. I had a busy weekend my last weekend because it was my mother dearest birthday. Fabulous woman. We went for a carvery. It was delicious. To bring everything full circle, we had lamb. The lamb was good. I think we've tied up those loose ends there.
Yep.
Right. Anyway, we must bid you adieu. Thank you again for watching. As I always say, stay safe, stay happy, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.